So, what makes the Bloodline Bond different? It's Afro-futuristic world, which is Athena, the country, and the cities, Senke City, Kalo City, which has places like the Lost Temple, and also has African coded but modern culture. So characters, we have Trinity, who's a mother and a protector of her kids, and her husband died due to his son protecting her and her child, and she's a very, very loving mother, but she lost her abilities to fight when she had her kids, so she's abducted, and only thing that she cares about is her children's safety, which shows a mother's love, a mother's spirit. And we have Gift, who is an uncle to like Jaden and Mio, but would act as a father to them and try to protect them, try to guide them and show them the way. And we have Mio, who is Jaden's little sister, and she will try her best to support Jaden, but also suffers from missing her mother and not being able to do anything about it, right? So these characters are rooted in Africa and the law drawn from colonization. These characters are rooted in African diaspora, pain and power. Laws drawn from colonization, cultural displacement and bloodline inheritance. So this story is a weapon of healing, reclamation. Blood Type Z is a legacy for people whose power was feared and controlled, but they will get an opportunity to be themselves in the world. The world will allow, they will fight to be okay with being different. They will fight with being okay with being different, which is one thing that in the world that we're living in is very hard, because sometimes it's not very much okay to be different, because when you're different, the world criticizes you, the world tells you you're wrong, right? But here, the people with Blood Type Z will fight in their inmost power to make sure that their kids and their grandkids and their grandkids will be able to live different, and it will be okay. No one will kill them, no one will crucify them. How the revolution story reflects movements like BLM, Pan-Africanism, anti-imperialism. Our own manga in itself is a rebellion, because if you really look at it, not so many African youth are looking to start a manga. Some are looking to do it, but not most of them don't take action, don't execute, and if they do, they expect it to move on itself. Because another thing I've realized is the world won't give you anything. You have to move, you have to apply force, and you'll get the same return. You'll get the same amount of return. You'll get the same amount of return due to your force, right? So even if you look at Newton's law, the law of physics states that a object in motion stays in motion, but to be in motion you have to move yourself first, right? So I feel like that's what most youth, we don't realize yet, but I hope we realize that and we grab it by the horns and we move, right? We start executing on our goals, we work together, we build. Because I invite everyone to the first global Afro manga from scratch. I encourage artists, writers, voice actors, and join the mission, right? We're not waiting to be seen, we're building the mirror ourselves. Subscribe to become a Bloodline Bond member. It's gonna be epic, and peace.